Today I'm gonna do a short video of the Moonclip loader and unloader little tool that I cobbled together very inexpensively. If you're watching this video, then you know how hard it is to load moonclips and unload them. So I ran into that problem right away when I got some moonclips for my Smith & Wesson and decided I needed a tool. This is a Smith & Wesson 7-shot 686 moonclip. You can make this tool for any moonclip, for any revolver. So here goes. As you know, this is a moonclip. It's a little tiny piece of metal that carries the cartridges and allows you to unload and load the revolver in one shot. Something like a clip for a semi-auto. The trick is, when you're loading these up, is to press the ammunition into the slot available for each of the shots. So as you go around this ring loading ammunition, it gets progressively harder because the room for each one to spring out to accept the new load becomes less and less. So by the time you're done, you either have bent these things up or you have dents in your fingers from pushing them in. So here's my tool. It's a very simple tool. It's a piece of hardwood with a bolt in it in the center that forms an axis for a piece of bar aluminum to slide on. So I used a nylock bolt so that it wouldn't come loose, and yet you wouldn't have to tighten it down so that this arm doesn't move. You want to tighten it down to the point where there's no vertical play, but it still has to move freely. The hardest part is finding a washer that won't go through the center of this moonclip, because the moonclip has to be raised up just a little bit so that when your ammunition is sitting next to it, the moonclip itself automatically fits right in the groove. You need a bolt or a nut like this that is the right size so that the moonclip will fit over the nut, but not be too loose so that it doesn't work, or be too tight. So finding that nut and that right washer are two of the scavenger hunt pieces. I got these in stainless steel at West Marine, and they will never rust. Nylocks stay in place, and I found ones that worked. Now, there's one more thing I didn't show you before, is that there's a little notch right here that is in the same shape as the base of the round that you're loading. And what that does is that holds the bullet in place, keeps it from sliding up this aluminum plate as it's pressed in. So you just align the bullet with that notch, press, 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 and what would be the hardest round to get in with your fingers is that simple. Now that I've got these loaded up, I want to take them to the range, and these bad boys will fit very nicely in the Pelican case. Number 1010. And there you have it. 4 clips, 7 rounds each. 28 rounds right there. Cool. Great for a revolver. Now you're back from the range and you've got a Moonclip that's filled with spent cartridges. So what you want to do is unload them. And just like loading them, getting them out of Moonclips is pretty difficult. Earlier in the video I explained that when you position this bolt, you need to position it so that it holds about half of the shell over the edge of this piece of wood. And by doing so, you can take a very simple piece of water pipe that just fits over one of these casings and cut it so that about half of the pipe is removed and it is about a ½ inch deep cut. And what you want to do is you want to position this back part over the edge of the board, and a simple twist takes the shell out. And it's that simple to remove these things with a twist. And before you know it, you have the Moonclip unloaded. In terms of wear and tear on your hands, it's less than a clip for a semi-auto, so it's much easier. And probably once you get used to using it, just as fast for unloading and loading. So there you have it. Very simple, easy tool to use and make. Very inexpensive, very effective. I love it. Have a great day.